It's Labor Day 2022, September the 5th. And my wife started a grill. And I've been woke up about 11 something. I think it's 12 something. So my wife told me to go get my daughter, my son, grandson, because they're going to come over here for Labor Day. So I was like, okay. She said get ice and some drinks. So I'm fixing to go get them. So I figured I'd just record the daily events. Hey! Last minute shopping on Labor Day. We had Coke and hot dog weenies, but we still gotta get some ice because they don't have it at this store. We got ice. It's 7-pound bags instead of 10-pound, but I just said I need ice. I'm just doing what I'm told. Hey, happy Labor Day. Yeah, my wife ain't feeling too good today. Smile. Yeah, my wife cooked some chicken and hamburgers on the grill. She cooked like some shish kebab, whatever you call it, with squash. My daughter come over, got her, and they got a plate for her husband. He's at work, my grandbaby. Then I'm like, hey, we got company. We never have company over here, so it's kind of funny. Inflation. We got the hot dog weenies. I wanted them boiled so they wouldn't have the bad stuff on them. Boiling the hot dog weenies so they don't have no burnt stuff on them. Woohoo! Well, most of us ate. My daughter's husband hadn't got here yet. He had to work, and my son's asleep. So I'm just going to drink some coffee and try to eat what I eat. And got to get to bed probably before 10 because I got to start a 6-day work week. But, yeah, just enjoying this Labor Day, and they left the door open, letting all the air out, so I got to go close the door, and I'm going to make me some coffee. Woohoo! I'm still hungry, so I had to heat me up some the leftovers. Hey, I love you. Dropping off my grandson. Don't feel like I got hardly any time with him. It's only 2:58, so I didn't get much time with him. Boy, if that ain't sweet. My little grandson, he's driving my daughter crazy. You know, it's kind of funny. It's like, payback. But what's so precious about it? He crawled in the car, and he's in the front seat, in the back seat. She'll go around to another door trying to get him out. And she's due any time, so, you know, but she's still young. So here I am just kind of laughing at it, trying to help him. If he come in the front seat in the front, I put my arm so he, the passenger seat, so he couldn't, climb back into the seat and keep avoiding her. But then he said, give me a hug. So I opened the door and he climbed up, gave me a little hug. He said, be careful. And I said, I love you. So it's so cool. If that ain't 1,000,001 reasons trying to do what's right and, be savvy with all your decisions, health, finance, work, then there ain't no other reason to do it. To be here for your little grandbaby. But when I picked my daughter up, I hadn't really been paying attention to some of the news, and I gotta hit that C button that makes the air come in because it feels like it's just blowing out a little bit cooler air than what's outside. It's 87, so it's not too bad. But the thing, they're supposed to be launching a digital currency in December, my daughter told me. I looked it up. I seen where they had signed a bunch of executive orders in March. So it's kind of little leery, especially when some of the things you taught as a kid about digital currency and, putting a chip under you and you only be able to buy and sell through that, which, you don't want to take that because that signs your fate to the bad place. But anyway, they said that you'll still have cash, but eventually, kind of like the pandemic where everybody stopped accepting coins, and they wouldn't give you coins back if you had them. They'll probably stop accepting cash because they'll start charging them to take cash, and then cash will start being even less valuable, and then it go to digital currency, and then you'll have to watch everything you do digitally. But who knows? There's more people rich today than there used to be. The money's always here, always has been. You just got to figure out which way to get in it. But you know, when you're trying to survive day to day, it's tough. You know, hang in there. What I understand, Labor Days for people working, you know, and people that support people working. So, you know, I hope you had a good Labor Day. Got some coffee. You drink coffee. And it's been an awesome Labor Day. It's about 3:03 now. My son's still sleeping. And my son-in-law's at work. He told me to send him a picture of my tires, or the tire size, and he can let me know what the prices are. The only thing, I'm not quite ready to buy tires, but where I live at, about half a mile of dirt road, and then there's about 2 miles of dirt road I had to go that's worse than my dirt road. So I really wanted off terrain, and before I buy tires, I got to find a place to do me an alignment, because the place that used to do alignment, they don't hire reputable mechanics. They hire like day labor mechanics. So the day laborers know they're just there to get paid daily, so they're not really worried about totally their work ethic. Several times I've took my vehicle there. It's a place called Haggers. They used to be really good, but recently I've took them there, and they already got one good mechanic, and he's so overwhelmed. They'll be leaving tools in your car and everything else, you know. So this other place I went to them, but they're like a 2-week wait. So I guess the pandemic and everything has caused a lot of little shops to close up. People wasn't needing their cars fixed as much, and people trying to do it themselves. And but alignment, that'd be kind of difficult for me to try to figure out how to do that. But anyway, I want some tires, but I'm gonna have to wait. But I need some pretty bad. I did not realize, the funny thing, my tires are 10 years old, but they look good, and somehow they're still good. But my truck's out of alignment, so the tires are kind of cracking and wearing a little bit. So that's why I said I need to get alignment before I buy the new tires. So I'm trying to make it at least to the end of the year. And then the vehicle has like 135,000 miles. I put about 114, so 15, about 21,000 in almost 2 years. So by the time I get 200,000, hopefully the vehicle still lasts. And my wife's got about 135, so they're about average, close to it. I got my truck at 114,000, and I got my car about 94,000. So they both got about 135. So by the time the Toyota gets to 200,000, the truck probably have about 170 on it, I think, maybe 180, depending. Well, probably 170. Yeah, so about another 21,000 be, or maybe even under 160. You know, so I'll probably need another car, or I might get another truck. Yeah, but then the truck's more expensive for tires and everything. So I hope you had a good Labor Day celebration. You know, we got the food, and then I had some leftovers, so you know, I got to get to bed in about 6 hours, 7 hours at most. So I had to give that food time to settle and just sit here, relax, make my YouTube video. And, you know, I hope y'all had a good day, and thank y'all for watching, and thank you for everybody that subscribed. And, you know, just keep watching, and thank you for everything. And we'll talk at you later.